I'm Jeff Letterman. I'm the Living Green team leader at the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency.
Well, I work for the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service at Tamarack National Wildlife Refuge. I'm Kelly Blackledge, a Visitor Services Manager for the refuge.
I'm John Olson. I am the Science Specialist at the Minnesota Department of Education.
My name is Tracy Ferdine. I'm the Director of Hamline University's Center for Global Environmental Education.
My name's Kayla Fisher. I am the Environmental Coordinator for Pope Douglas Solid Waste Management in Alexandria.
We use the GreenPrint at the Pollution Control Agency within our Living Green program as a way to evaluate and assess what are the needs of our audience groups, what's the best way to serve that group and deliver good programming to them.
Well, one of the things I use it for is setting up specific goals for our activities that we do with school children when they come to visit the refuge. And not only do we work with setting environmental education goals, but also goals for communicating with the teachers.
For example, in earth science, we've looked at land use planning and how that impacts the environment, so the students are involved in making decisions around that. In physical science, we've taken a look at how we generate energy and what are the advantages and disadvantages, including the impact on the environment in that area. And of course, life science will automatically focus on ecology, how we impact ecosystems, and how humans are part of that ecosystem as well.
We use the GreenPrint as we set a framework for some of our work. Thinking about the different audiences and the strategies to approach that has been very helpful.
Because I work with so many different groups in the community, I find that it's really helpful to go back to the GreenPrint and remind myself of the target audiences that I'm going to be working with.
I think the most critical thing about the GreenPrint though, and the reason it's the most valuable, is the statewide outcomes. That really demonstrates to, I think, decision makers and other folks about what's really important, what's really needed in the state right now to really further environmental education and to help us do a really good job of educating and making Minnesota more environmentally literate. Those outcomes have been tested and input was provided by the environmental ed community throughout the state of Minnesota, and I think is a really good gathering and summary of what we really need to make more progress with environmental education in the state of Minnesota.
What I find is that people in our field are so passionate about saving the wild places and natural areas in Minnesota that it can be overwhelming. And the GreenPrint helps us focus on what those priorities are. We can use the resources, few that we have, to focus on important messages that we want to share with the public that visits, our students that come to the area, citizen groups, families, all of those groups that we're trying to reach.
The GreenPrint and that focus has helped us look at other audiences that we interact with. Informal ed like nature centers, museums, and also how the families of the students also are part of their learning about the environment and education.
Particular time, it was interesting to see that the folks in state government don't even know that we have this, and it's really important as they're thinking about how to reach the public that they think in terms of a unified front. So the GreenPrint provides that format. I've used it when I testified in front of the Clean Water Committee, Clean Water Council, and they were very impressed that this work had already been done. It helped to secure some more funding from that body for education in the world of water.
I certainly don't have the resources to evaluate environmental literacy in the region. The GreenPrint has it done for me. I can focus and prioritize the resources that we have available to get our message across.
I think it's really valuable that the state of Minnesota has a GreenPrint because it shows that we are really working together. You get branches of government and private citizens and a wide range of folks working together to solve environmental issues and environmental problems.
Minnesota is such a beautiful and unique place to live that it's really important that we teach both ourselves and our children how to care for the environment. And as a county employee, I also feel this GreenPrint is very valuable because it gives me a framework to base my environmental education efforts on, and to know that it's a plan that's being used statewide is really helpful.